So it's Christmas time, and there's something that everyone should finally appreciate about Santa Claus.
He's a criminal.
For those of you who don't know me, I am a Montreal YouTuber turned litigator.
Wrong.
I am a Montreal litigator turned YouTuber. This is Barney. Look at that fish. Listen to that noise of a pig. Okay, get out. This morning, I had an exclusive interview with Santa where I asked him this question. Santa Claus, I have one more question. How often do you get arrested for breaking and entering?
Well, I never get arrested because I have a master key to open every door on Earth.
In law, the fact that you don't actually break something to enter doesn't mean it's not breaking and entering.
Well, I have an excellent team of lawyers, you know.
His answer was very revealing. You can watch something after I'm done my work.
But I didn't do anything.
Breaking and entering. Unlawfully entering the premises of another with the intent to commit an indictable offense. Now I know what you're thinking. Santa Claus has the permission to enter the premises, so it's not breaking and entering. If that's the case, why are people so scared when they see a stranger crawling down their chimney at night? Trust me, I know from experience. And the fact that Santa Claus doesn't actually break anything in order to enter is not a defense to breaking and entering. You can break and enter just by opening an unlocked door if it is to a property that is not your own.
What's that?
But if you're not convinced about the breaking and entering, Santa Claus is committing other felonious acts of crime, such as trespassing at night. And I shall read from the Criminal Code of Canada.
Everyone who, without lawful excuse, the proof of which lies on him, loiters or prowls at night on the property of another person near a dwelling house situated on that property is guilty of an offense punishable on summary conviction.
Now, we've discussed this before. In Canadian criminal law, you have an indictable offense and you have an offense which is punishable on summary conviction. Summary conviction is like less serious than an indictable offense. Prowling. Prowling is defined as moving about stealthily, furtively, secretly, and clandestinely. A lot of, what's it called when a word ends in ly? Mila? Yeah. Is it an adverb? Adverb. A lot of adverbs there. But Santa Claus's felonious behavior does not stop there. Think about what Santa Claus has to do Christmas Eve. He has to travel to every good boy and girl's house to deliver them toys.
Let's do some math here.
There are roughly 2 billion children worldwide. Now let's just operate according to the rules and assume that Santa Claus only visits the household of Christian children. That means there would be 700 million children that Santa Claus will have to visit Christmas Eve. And to simplify things, let's just take for granted that all children are good. Now, I can hear a ton of parents screaming,
That's impossible.
Scientifically, factually, empirically, not all children are good.
That's not true.
All children are good. So Santa Claus has to visit 700 million children's households. Now let's just assume that there are 3 children per household. That is roughly 233 million households that Santa Claus has to visit Christmas Eve. And we know that working with the setting sun, and given the time zone differences, Santa Claus will have 31 or 32 hours within which to visit said 233 million households. Where am I going with this? A lot of you can already see where I'm going with this. That means Santa Claus is gonna have to travel 342 million kilometers in a 31-hour period, give or take. That means Santa Claus is traveling at a whopping 1,800 miles per second, slightly above any speed limit. May I see that for 1 second, please? What other crimes can we add to the list now? Speeding, reckless driving. I don't even think it's physically possible for organic material of the reindeers to travel that fast, but one thing's for certain, if they did go that fast,
they'd be dead.
And you know what else we'd have to be adding to the list of crimes? Anyone want to help me with this one? Bueller?
Animal abuse!
Animal abuse. Articles 445 and 446 of the Canadian Criminal Code. And that's if reindeer can be considered to be domestic animals. If they're wild animals, what else can we add to the list? Harassment of wildlife. Stealing cookies, stealing cream, stealing eggnog, theft. Oh, eggnog, which usually has alcohol. Drinking and driving. Impaired driving. At 1,800 miles per second for 31 straight hours. Oh, driving a commercial vehicle for more than 14 straight hours.
Illegal.
I mean, I would suggest that Santa Claus deliver the toys using a drone, but that would also be illegal. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Santa Claus. I want a drone. I want a drone for Christmas. Call DJI. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and health and happiness in the new year. Peace out.